Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go here on EA Sports. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. He'll bring this up to the 22. Damone Clark there to get him down. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. That's the safety, Malik Hooker. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
That's caught. It's Imari DiMercato. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
He puts it up, and it's caught. Touchdown, Dallas. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Cowboys are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down. Off play action. Here's Williams. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single 1st down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait to their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. A shotgun snap for Prescott. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
It's a gain of 19 in the air. 1st down, Cowboys.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
They'll throw again. Dak. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To the air again. Prescott. That is brought in at the 10. And he'll be taken down.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
Again, Prescott to the air. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Devontae Turpin. Touchdown, Cowboys. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. The extra point by Aubrey is good. The Cowboys move out on top, 14-0.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Duvernay on the return. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. Open man, that's Devin Duvernay. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
It seemed there was a bit of a busted coverage in the secondary, and I think that's what led that receiver to be so wide open. And that's a ball that just needs to be put on him. It doesn't have to be a perfect throw. It doesn't have to be thrown on the money. Just make it catchable and take advantage of that opportunity.
Throwing again, Williams. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. Here's Torrey Taylor now. And he's on to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. On play action, here's Dak. A short throw caught by Ferguson. A gain there of 11. That's good for a Dallas first down.
To say this group has started strong here in the first quarter, Mike, might be a bit of an understatement. I mean, offensively, firing on all cylinders. Defensively, suffocating the opponent. The ability to complement each other on both sides of the ball and play at such a high level, they could have a little bit more breathing room here by the end of this drive.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down. Prescott again. He'll look for and find DeMercado out of the backfield. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A first down throw for Prescott. A throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be brought down. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. This is hot toward the side of the end zone. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Cowboys will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. They'll go play action here with Williams. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. That's the safety, Malik Hooker. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On second down, it's Dak. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Play action now. Prescott. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he's in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Next to score, Cowboys 28, Bears nothing. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now Williams. He'll tuck it and take off.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of a yard.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. On the bootleg, it's Williams. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
And the Bears first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On the give, it's Williams. And he'll work his way down inside the 30. Chewing off 7 yards on that one.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Off play action. Here's Williams. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
A 15-yard loss brings up third down.
Third and long. Here's Williams. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Moore going in motion. they'll indeed go. It's Williams. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. Prescott on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing.
That is intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
They will run it over center with Swift. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
It's a loss of 2.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. He'll go underneath to Swift. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
Third and 9. A play fake. Now Williams. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The Bears call out their field goal team. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Bears are on the board just before halftime.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Open man down the field. It's Ferguson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. They'll throw again. Dak. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
3rd and goal. Prescott now. That is caught side of the end zone. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Komet. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. So we reach halftime, and the visiting Cowboys are in front. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Now Prescott. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. To throw is Dak. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him. And instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
That's going to be caught. Good gainer there. They'll get him out of bounds up past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Bayless Jones. Touchdown Bears. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Here we go, 47. Kill. Then we're going 53. Then we go 47. 46.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Let's give credit where credit's due. Defensively, finding yourself down by this much at this stage of the game, they could just pack it in. They could say, all right, this one's over. We're moving on to next week. They're continuing to play hard. They're continuing to get after the quarterback, and nice start to this drive.
He keeps it himself. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
These plays just kill you on defense. The pressure's good, but you have to contain them. Quarterback does a nice job of escaping the pocket, turns into a runner, scrambles for positive yardage.
He's going to look for the home run ball. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Devontae Turpin, touchdown Cowboys. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's the pickup of 3. Brings us 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Williams. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Williams. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the former Wolverine, the rookie from Michigan. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He's got it. The Cowboys add on to their already sizable lead.
There's 10. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Duvernay on the return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On second down, it's Williams. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
Play fake. Prescott. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
On third down, Prescott. He's got it at the 7. And he will get into the end zone. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys stretch things out even further.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Velus Jones now on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
Again, 12 yards. That's good. We're on Bears.
Here's Williams on first and 10. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up first and 10. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up second and 20. At the 38.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Third and long. Here's Williams. Now he'll air one out. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball's over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
They'll indeed go. It's Williams.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the third quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue, and I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Throwing is Prescott. Lets it go downfield for Ferguson.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. Again, Prescott to the air. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for a 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. A play fake, and this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
A loss of 5 brings up 2nd and 15 at the 33-yard line.
They'll run it with Williams. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
The ball carrier taken down at the 43-yard line.
A play fake. Now Williams. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's good for the Chicago Bears.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Off play action. Here's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll send him over to the left. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. Bears have a 1st and goal forthcoming. Takes this down to the 5-yard line. Here's Williams. The throw on the run is complete. And he won't make it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to lose a yard as he steps out of bounds.
Once the quarterback gets flushed out of the pocket, Mike, he has to make a split-second decision. Does he remain a passer and give his guys time downfield to work open? Or does he turn into a runner and just try to pick up some positive yards with his legs? I think in this case, the extra time paid off. Remained a passer, found an open target downfield, and he's able to get the ball to him for a nice completion.
They'll try to run with Swift. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line, and now it is 4th and goal. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
He's got that complete to Turpin. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue.
And he's in. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Aubrey, good with the extra point. Cowboys will add one more onto their big lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Duvernay on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Bears take over first and 10. And they're on the 34-yard line.
On first down, it is Williams. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 11. And the Bears first down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's a short throw caught by Komet. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. Here's a handoff to Williams. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for the Bears. First down.
On first down, right back to Williams. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
The 31, a 3-yard pickup, brings up 2nd and 7.
Second and 7. Now a toss, left side, it's Williams. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
He'll try to run for it with Williams. A pickup there of 13. First down, Chicago.
Anytime you're having a really good drive like this, Mike, you just hate to see it stall out on the fringe of the red area. But in this case, not only do they pick up some good yardage on the ground, they get a fresh set of downs to hopefully go in and finish this drive with a touchdown.
And not much there. Down to about the 13.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Now, faking the give. He's got it at the 3. And this is going to set him up at 1st and goal. Mark him out of bounds at the 4.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.